All right, Mr. Lee Jeter joins us this morning. He is the board president of the Northwest Louisiana Veterans Cemetery Foundation. And Mr. Jeter, we've been chatting already this morning. Let's talk a little bit more. You were talking earlier about needing some volunteer work out here. Tell us about it.
Well, tomorrow we're going to be retrieving the flags. We've got almost 4,800 veterans and their spouses interred at the Northwest Louisiana Cemetery. And so we put the flags out prior to Veterans Day, and the day after Veterans Day, we take up all of the flags to honor all of those that are interred in this cemetery. And then we've got some other activities coming up in December with wreaths across the cemetery that we're going to put wreaths on every grave in the cemetery. It's our way of honoring not only the family but everyone that made that sacrifice of service. Today, this is the day that we honor all of those.
Absolutely, it is. And as we honor those, come out here, we help out where we can, when we can. How can we do so?
Well, there are a lot of ways. We always need volunteers, but as a foundation, what the foundation does is the foundation tries to do the things that the staff at the cemetery cannot do. So we're a nonprofit. We take donations, we buy the wreaths, we buy the flags, and again, anything that we need to enhance our cemetery. We want this cemetery not only to be the best cemetery in the state of Louisiana, but we want it to be one of the best cemeteries in the nation, because we feel like we owe that to the veterans, the families, the spouses that have made the sacrifice in defense of this country.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mr. Jeter. And our hands are getting numb now. We can't find our hands. I can't feel it anyway. But hey, we're going to be back with more coming up. And we also have his fellow support right here. Some other veterans, they're out here with us this morning as well, supporting Mr. Jeter out here in this cold. More on that, more on your forecast coming up. But right now, we're going to send it out to Taylor. I believe we're going to send it out to Rick Rowe this morning, who is live. Rick, where are you starting out this Tuesday morning? Lee, we were chatting a bit ago. So we had yesterday a very big event. Today being Veterans Day, yesterday, Marine Corps birthday also. My dad was a Marine. Happy birthday to the Marines.
250 years proud.
Yes, yeah. Absolutely.
We had quite a celebration, and it's anytime you get a chance not only to celebrate your 250th birthday, but then day after is Veterans Day, and to pay tribute just to this great nation and all of the men and women that really sacrifice so much for our nation. It's just an honor to be a Marine and be in that group of individuals that serve. Yeah, absolutely, it would be. And for those that have served, we're celebrating today, Veterans Day. What's going on out there today? What can you tell us? Well, there are going to be a lot of activities. Obviously, a lot of our businesses, restaurants, they support our veterans, so they'll be giving veterans free meals at various locations today. There are a lot of school activities that's going on. I know my grandkids have been blowing me up by coming to veteran celebrations at the various schools and the choirs. That's really paying honor to our veterans today, and it's most appropriate. We've got so many men and women and families that sacrifice so much for our country, and I don't think we talk enough about the families, what they sacrifice. Right. When the men and women that are deployed or that are on the front lines, there's still a family that has to take care of things back home. So when we celebrate Veterans Day, we really like to celebrate not only the veterans, but the entire family. Yeah, absolutely. Because it's hard on them too. Yes. You've got the soldier that's out there on the front lines, but you have their families back home who are wondering how they're doing and if they're still safe and trying to take care of the home. That's right. Trying to manage all the resources, pay the bills, keep the cars running. Absolutely. Things, yeah. Absolutely. They're doing that for a little pay as well. Yes, right. Because they love their country, and we all love our country too, but they are out there defending it, and that's why we're celebrating our veterans today. And of course, Lee, we're going to have a little bit more. We'll talk about a few other things coming up here in just a little bit, and we'll also have another check of those temperatures and how warm it's going to get towards the end of the week. And the catch of the day is rain that is on tap. More on that as well coming up in the next half hour. We're going to go ahead and send it over there to the news desk with Nate and Shannon. All right, folks, it is First Cup. It's also Veterans Day. It's November 11th. And that's the day we celebrate our nation's veterans. And today,
we have with us Mr. Jeter, Lee Jeter. He is the president of the Northwest Louisiana Veterans Cemetery Foundation. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you being here.
It is my pleasure and honor to be here on this cold but Veterans Day.
Yeah, it is a little cold, but hey.
This is the kind of weather we like, right?
That's right.
It's
very refreshing. We were going to have ice cream earlier this morning outside, but we just decided not to, huh? All right, introduce us to your friends here, fellow veterans.
This is John. John's our member of the Fleet Reserve Association, Branch 98. He's the branch vice president. And then our president of the Fleet Reserve Association is Mr. Larry Lewis. And so they're out here this morning supporting us, supporting the Veterans Cemetery, and they support all of the activities that we participate in at the Veterans Cemetery. John also serves with me on the foundation board. So we have the responsibility of making sure that our cemetery has everything that it's neat, that looks beautiful, and be one of the best cemeteries in the nation. What we want. That's our goal.
And it's a lot to take care of out here too. Of course, you put out the flags for Veterans Day, and then you need somebody to come up the day after to take those flags back up again.
That'll be tomorrow at 1300 hours, 1 p.m. We'll be retrieving all of the flags tomorrow. We'll be looking for volunteers to come out and help honor our veterans by helping to retrieve the flag and helping us pack them up, so that each year we lose about 10% that we replace. But we couldn't do this without the volunteers. We've got.
How do we volunteer?
They can call our website. I'm sorry.
Go to the website.
Go to the website. Right?
I know what you mean.
Or they can email us, and we put out a lot of information. But if they show up tomorrow, no later than 12:45, they're going to get an opportunity to take some of the flags up and help us get these things up. So, well, we do have a website and we have a Facebook page, and they can follow our Facebook page and go to Northwest Louisiana Veterans website and get more information about all of the activities we got coming up here at the cemetery.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Lee. We appreciate you very much, and thank you guys for coming out here, and we appreciate you guys serving for our country as well. And we're going to have more in just a little while. All right, Lee, we appreciate you being here this morning. You and your friends, so we appreciate everything that y'all do also. We are, of course, talking about Veterans Day, all things veterans this morning. You've got flags on every single one of these headstones out here, and of course each one marks the soldier who gave their all.
A soldier, and in some cases your spouses.
Yes, absolutely. And of course you've got some folks out here as well, and many people do. We all know someone who has been in the military, or those who have lost their lives in the military. Now, as we celebrate our Veterans Day, we've been talking about volunteerism, what it means to us to be celebrating this day. Tell us, in case people are just now joining us, what does it mean to you guys, this Veterans Day, after you have served your country? How does it feel differently now than it did, say, before you even joined the military?
I think it's more of appreciation. We know the sacrifices that all of our veterans have made for the service of our country, their family, and we know that a lot of them that have been war, a lot of their wounds are not visible. And so every day we take the time to honor our veterans for their service and their sacrifice. So it's a pleasure to be here as a veteran, to be able to honor other veterans.
And as we do so, you're the foundation president of the Northwest Louisiana Veterans Cemetery. You're needing volunteers out here. Tomorrow you'll be, these flags that we have on each one of these headstones, you'll be taking those up. How many volunteers do you have that come out here to do that?
It varies. We get a lot of school kids that come out from North DeSoto and Keithfield Elementary, and we get a lot of the veteran service organizations. But we can never have too many volunteers, because you never know and gauge it when they're going to show up. But we want volunteers to come out and help pick up all of the flags, give them the decency and the honesty that we deserve when we're packing them away for next year, and then to come back in December, on the 5th of December, and help us put out the wreaths at 1300, where we're going to put wreaths for Christmas out on every grave of every veteran and loved one that's out here. So we can't do this without volunteers.
Okay, thank you so much, Lee. Appreciate it. Thank you all very much for coming out. Thank you all for serving your country. We appreciate it. Ooh, it's cold. All right.